Hello everybody and welcome back to Tales of Arise. Hope you're all doing well. We are going to be continuing where we left off. We're going to go and see if we can help this mother that's going to pay her respects to her son, and we're going to go and help her because there's Zeugor still, and we don't want her to get killed. I wonder how far she's gone out of town. I'm hoping she hasn't gone too far, because there are a lot of Zeugors out here. A lot. Oh, she's only down there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
You guys want to rest
We'll
here?
have to wait. No, not yet. Oh.
Yes.
I'll get started. Bring me some
What?
fire. You intend to burn your child? That's right, that's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we on Dana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Reynolds, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirits will join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honour their memory. But death is part of everyday life for us Darnans. You really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Renan still ruled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Meanwhile, don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renans did to us. Tell me, Althan, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough! Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that you have the gall to try and make us live like you too. If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough! No more. The niggers could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We're all well aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbour, but if we're going to coexist we have to recognise each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve, to bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologise. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rimwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so
I'm
deeply.
sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, darling. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you were only thinking about what was best for her son too. Rimwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap. Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too then, please? You two are more alike than you realise sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest and we'll do it the Donan way. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mum. Oh, because of all of you, my son is at peace now. Rest assured we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alvin.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
Livestock have reached maturity already. Okay, let's have a look. Maze Ranch. Okay, them have it now. Sheep. Maize, let's send sheep. Cow. Pig. There you go. I'll do.
Hey! It's that ingredient!
Okay, field guide. Do 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 do. Unliberated. Okay, so we're still trying to get to him. Yep, fast travel.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
Thanks for hard work. You're free to rest if you like. Okay, let's rest.
What?
What's that noise?
Helpin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
the hell? Well, that's not good.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Let's speak to this guy first. When that thing dropped out of Lenegis, the sound, my oh my, I thought the mountains were collapsing. He knows nothing. Does she know anything? You're trying to find a way out to the other realms. Can't say I've ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have had to hunker down in Thistle. You're trying to get to the other realms. Without a sturdy butt, there isn't much you can... I take that back. Remember that one of the elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently back in the day there used to be a way to get through fallen mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been?
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Your friends
What do you
can
say we
wait, we're
check back
busy.
in on the ranch?
Now we're busy. Can't go round there. Is that where... I think that's where we were before, in that big space. Maybe it is that.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Come on, come on.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops! Shine! Radiant light! The force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Okay, what? You're right.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Okay, that attacked me, but the one ran right into the water.
Let's see what you've got.
I'm surrounded!
Will this help?
You picked the wrong fight!
Super swallow tank! I really owe you one.
Take that!
You require...
Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis!
I'll stop his charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
No further! Eat this! Now I'm in the groove!
Lightning thrust! Rising Phoenix! Lightning...
Nothing gets by me! Far enough!
Now I can let loose! Rising Phoenix! Dazzle!
This one's mine!
Rising Phoenix!
This one's mine!
Oh! Now I'm real mad! Hitting
Ah! Not today!
I'm ready!
I'm toasted and get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Already on it! I'll run you down! I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
Is it? Yeah, it is there? Okay, it is there.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
What are they still doing here? I thought we'd got rid of these guards.
Oh, glory unto Volrod!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Glory to Volrod.
Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be
Lunatics.
so damn dramatic.
I don't know when to let go, do they? Your master's gone. Are you serving that woman now? The red one. Oh,
Can't get out of this!
Here I come!
one way to weaken him.
I never miss!
Anything in the world!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
We need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Sheila.
We'll soon see about that!
Former Lord Razorback.
Details.
Not in your dreams!
Take this!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together. No!
Like a finely timed waltz.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Haha! Am I all...
Shiny mood.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Nothing else? Okay. Let's have a look in here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Oh, that's not good, is it? That is not good at all. Right, so... how big is this place then? I don't think it's massive, you know. I think this place is... I don't know, let's have a look at the map. View map. Oh, okay, so... we're gonna go in here then, we're gonna have to maybe teleport somewhere? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to teleport. Or climb, or whatever. Still haven't been able to get her clothes for some reason, which is strange. I am going to be finishing this video in a bit though. We've got those monsters again. One of these up here. Oh, they're coming after me. They're monsters.
Discourteous, aren't you?
They want you to fight. Give it them. Take the fight to them.
Try this! Explosive ring!
Armor won't save you!
Coming!
Activity!
Resonate with the earth! Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
So much for sitting this
Yep, I
fight
need
out.
that.
That wouldn't be a complaint,
Nope, that is silly. You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Position, precision, timing. All a perfect...
That's it? Nothing else to add?
Yes, I'm getting stronger!
Care to put that claim to the test?
I'd love to, but I got this thing.
Level 37 now. Cool.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, What concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us.
Now she knows.
You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Yeah, I kind of do. I've been saying it a while. Something's not right with her. Something's majorly off with Shion, and I'm not sure what it's going to be. I'm going to finish the video here anyway, but I just wanted to... Okay, we'll fight these first, the refugees.
Right, here goes.
And then we'll have another discussion. I'm just... I don't know. There's something not quite right with her. Something hasn't been wrong with her for ages. Even before she got taken.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Here I come. It's over.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Here I come. Take Megasonic thrust.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Okay, yeah. Before we move on any further, I noticed this ages ago about Shion. Something was... I don't know. Something was going on with her. And I kind of thought maybe it was just me reading too much into it. I know Dahalim said it. It's been a lot longer than where he's mentioned it from. She's been acting strange for some time now. Like just even like the way she's just been looking. Something she either she knows what's gonna happen, and it's something bad, like Alphen or herself are going to die, or they have to die, or something like that, or she's actually not good and she's bad, or something like that, and she just remembered that she's bad, or she remembered that Alphen's bad, or something. Like, something doesn't quite sit right. I don't know if it is going to be a sacrifice at the end of this. Like, maybe she is going to die. But something's not right with her. I thought... Because she wanted us to help her get rid of this, so that she could get rid of her thorns. Now we're getting closer to getting rid of her thorns. She seems more peed off with that. Strange. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this game. I hope we find out in the next one what is going on with her. I'm hoping at the very least that they both, Alphen and Shion, get their better powers so we can defeat whatever that red lady is, because she's obviously the final boss. So we'll see if we can, well, hopefully we'll get new powers. If we don't get new powers, I'm hoping at the very least we don't have to sacrifice any of our characters, and I hope we don't have to choose. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and until next time, take care.